Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. I'm Randy Bass, Assistant Provost for Teaching and Learning and Executive Director of Candles and in the English Department. And it's really terrific to see everybody here for our 13th annual Teaching, Learning, and Innovation Summer Institute. And it's especially great to see such an incredible turnout for lunch. I looked on the website this morning and saw that we had 199 people registered for this week's Institute. And about that, I would just like to say that about the 200th person, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. And I know you're here. So this is like PBS Pledge Night. So send that email in and put us over the top. So we can say it's the second year in a row we had 200 or more people. Anyway, it's always incredible, energizing, and humbling to think of how many people are willing to give up the week after commencement to come together and to learn and talk and take on the questions and issues that are going to be taken on this week. So thank you all very much for being here. Before we move into what we hope is a pretty brief but kind of launching program, let me introduce Mindy McWilliams, who is the guest resident symphony conductor for the Teaching, Learning, and Technology Summer Institute.
I want to second Randy's welcome to all of you, and especially to all the instructors many of you are here today who've been planning and creating the wonderful workshops that we'll all have a chance to go to this week. I also wanted to take a moment to thank some of the Candle staff who have made this happen. Larry McReynolds in the back in yellow, our event coordinator, has made much of the eventness happen. Gorky Cruz, also in the back in the yellow shirt back there, has been instrumental. Jocelyn Schultz, who I think may not be in the room, she may be at the registration table, took care of everything while I took 2 weeks off to go get married and go on a honeymoon right before the Institute. So she deserves a round of applause in absentia. I hope many of you have found our registration desk in ICC Galleria, but if you haven't, you should stop by there for your name tag folder and to see the showcase of posters that we have up in there. You'll see the posters before you get to the registration desk. We'll also have a light breakfast in there Tuesday through Friday. Just stop by for a cup of coffee and a muffin or something on your way to one of your workshops if you'd like. On the tables, we have a few things for you. One is the either green or yellow small flyer about our next Provost seminar, which is coming up next October. We're going to have Lee Schulman, who's the president of the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching, come speak, and we know no details yet except that it'll be that day, so put that on your calendar. We hope you can join us. I would like to mention two more things. One, I see a few of you have found on your tables, we only have one or two on each table of this virtual instructors conference that one of the Georgetown faculty members, Brian Blake, in the computer science department is hosting today and tomorrow. We thought when we found out about this, it looked like something that this group might also be interested in going to. And if you see a workshop in there or an event that you would like to go to, your TLISI badge name tag will be honored, and you don't have to register for that or anything. You can just go to one of those workshops. One room change that we know of. This is the only thing we think we found so far in the program, which is Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. workshop called Adapting an Open Source Web Template is listed in the Dubin room, but it's actually going to be held in the Peaky room, which they're almost in the same place. They're both in the Gillardin New Media Center. So if you don't take note of it and are planning on going to that workshop, you'll find your way. That's tomorrow. One last thing, I invite you all to come back and join us for the Wednesday lunch, which will be held here at noon. And at that lunch, we're going to have a faculty panel, 3 Georgetown faculty who have been involved in our Engelhardt project. We'll talk about their experience teaching to the whole student. Some of you here have probably heard about the Engelhardt project. We've had it around for a couple years now. It's funded through the American Association of Colleges and Universities and the Engelhardt Family Foundation. So we have some external money for this project, and it's been going for 2 years. We just found out Friday that it's been extended. Our renewal is extended for 3 years. So we're happily marching forward on that project, and I hope you come to hear about it on Wednesday with the faculty who will speak that day. All right. I think that's all for my announcements. I'm going to turn this back over to Randy. Thank you.